Alright, ignoring the fact that I look like a total outlaw gay cowboy right now, like with my beautiful boots and the plaid and the hat that I've been told to hold with my head. Today I'm going to talk about my Norse path. Something that I want to show you guys is, it's completely random, but if you ever have wands and you need to take them somewhere, but you're around people who are anti-magic or something along those, something along those lines, then you could just wear a boot with a. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit by. Wear a boot with some tighter pants around here, and then I learned this from Alex Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place on Disney Channel when I was a lot younger. But you just put it right here, and then you slip it into your boot, and then put it right behind your heel thing. Is that what it's called? No, that's not a heel.
Ankle.
The ankle bone right there. Put it right behind that, and it stays in place. And you can move it, and no one sees it. It's not noticeable at all. So anyway, that's just for future reference if you ever need that. This is actually Luna Lovegood's wand from Harry Potter. I don't know why. She stuck it in the ground. I gave her my old wand that I got years ago.
I don't see why you did, but...
Don't worry about it. You needed a wand, and you were probably not going to go out and get one yourself. Plus, it feels like your energy's on it anyway. Anyway.
Because I don't really need one.
So, you don't need wand. Anyway, so... Wand, okay. So, scared Potter. Alright, so this is how I discovered it's kind of how I discovered my Norse path, along with things that remind me of my Norse path and why I love it so much. Why I call myself a heathen, I guess, or Lokean. I'm tight with Loki. It doesn't make sense coming out of my mouth. It's like one of those things. But, close. Yeah. She's annoyed. And when I say, we'll start with the, how I found it. So, late 2016, I was doing visions with Odin. I need this. I was doing visions with Odin, and he said something about Loki coming into my life, and I was terrified. I think I watched, a Marvel movie when I was younger or something, because I was terrified for some reason of him. And then he comes into my life, no doubt, a couple months later, I think. And we were close, and things changed, and everything got all different and stuff. And I'm not going too much in depth in that. I might share those stories later. Have a whole heathen playlist of things. How will we start recording? Over here, usually bunch of ravens come over and stuff. Allison, the clouds. That's why I don't drink that much coffee in one day. It's just you'll learn about that later. Never mind. So yeah, that's kind of how I found it. Odin. I watched a movie with Odin in it, and then I went to Odin at some point, and then started having visions with Odin.
My arm.
It was on your zipper, wasn't it?
No, I was fucking around with the rock and my arm twisted the wrong way. It wasn't supposed to twist that way.
Anyway, so...
That kind of hurt.
So, what was I saying? Right, so, yeah, that's kind of how I found it. And then I realized that I love it, and I love heathens. Because, the energy that the gods carry in the Norse pantheon, or mainly Odin, Thor, and Loki, the energy that they carry, the kind of masculine, chaotic, ambiguous kind of thing. Ambiguous is kind of more Loki, but whatever. Oh, and clever, obviously, that kind of combination, that masculine thing, energy that they carry, or whatever, what stereotypical or otherwise, that certain energy, I'm very attracted to it in a sense, a home kind of attracted to it. It makes me feel very at home, and it's like where I belong kind of thing. and things that remind me of my Norse path are like pubs, like Irish music, like the Irish Rovers, or what's their name? I forgot the name, but they're one of them. The ones that created A Rambler's Life, and there's lots of Irish music that I like. We can go into that later. But that upbeat kind of Irish music about traveling or something like that, that's usually my forte. Or doing something mischievous, usually my forte. And of course, my connection with Loki is pretty well off, and I don't think it's just because I'm a queer little heathen. It's because he's amazing. Anyway, whatever. Okay, we could talk about Loki. Hey, oh, like last time I recorded here, she tried to kill me with rocks several times. I knew I'd be stoned to death, but Allison, this is not the way I thought it would be. Scared Potter? Okay. I think I already made that joke in this video. Anyway, sorry. Okay. So I'm trying to stab my... Anyway, so... I've been trying so hard not to cuss in this video. I probably already did it like 7 times.
No.
No?
No. You haven't?
I don't cuss, ever. What? That's a lie. Shut up. They don't know that. So, okay.
Ew.
I also like food you'd get at a pub. Like, there's a certain type of pizza that I get. Like, it's like normal pizza with, like, you know, marinara sauce, normal cheese, whatever. And then it has Philly cheesesteak on it, and then jalapenos on it, and that reminds me of it too. And stereotypical masculine things typically remind me of the Norse path that I walk, and I enjoy that greatly. And like walks in the woods kind of remind me of that, and like I don't know how to explain. And fur reminds me of that, like fur hanging on someone's wall or something. Like hunters kind of remind me of it a bit, and shut up. And like older men with beards, of course, remind me of them. And like we get like everywhere I go, there's always an older guy with a beard, or like 7, and there's always a bunch of ravens flying around. So I feel like that either mean. And there's also lots of butterflies.
That's a black butterfly.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And yeah, so that's kind of some stuff that reminds me of the Norse path, and I walk it because it feels natural and it feels right to me, and it feels kind of like at home with me. And I'm in no way saying that heathen needs to be this thing or that thing, and I try to be inclusive as much as I can of stop hailing Lucifer. I'm trying to talk, okay? So
Archangel, let me the light through this veil.
Stop it. She fiercely booped me with my old wand. That's ridiculous. Ah! Okay, alright. That's Charles ridiculous, okay? You're gonna get that in a second. You're gonna hit me. Oh, she got it, okay. Charles Dickens. Anyway. Stop it. Stop it. Hey. Keep your hands off my wand. That's incest, Allison. We're siblings.
That's gross.
Exactly, that's why it's...
That's defying the law.
Anyway, so, also, Coke, for some reason, recently reminds me of that. My heathen path. It's because Coke has a little bit of a kick to it. It's like it's not as sweet as Pepsi or something. Yeah, I'm against Pepsi. It's sweet, I don't like it. Which is weird because I like sweets. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments below. If you want to see another video, or you want to hear some more stories on Loki, or Thor, or Odin, or anything, the Norse path, or my personal relationships with the gods. By the way, I personally don't worship them. They're more like acquaintances, or not acquaintances, more like friends slash mentors slash elders, I guess. Not really Loki, but it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh, stop throwing rocks, Allison. Yeah, ow. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe, whatever. Stop. Allison, no. Bad Allison, no. You're already sitting. She's gonna kill me now. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching. And until the next time. Almost hit my camera.